Hello guys and welcome to volokinproject. Let's just do a quick camera test of the HTC U11. Yes, it is 3 years old, 16 megapixel front camera, some sort of a stabilization. Let's give it a try over here. Just a quick sprint, guys. Alright, let's have a look at a few selfies and then we're gonna turn to the back cameras. As you can see from the footage, guys, the 16 megapixel selfie camera of the HTC U11 is still relevant in 2020. Actually, that's easily one of the best front-facing camera of any phone, guys. 16 megapixels, excellent quality. HDR does a great job as well. The only thing which lacks is the stabilization. I don't know why it doesn't have a even digital stabilization, considering then the previous generation HTC 10 had actually it was the first phone with optical image stabilization, OIS, optical image stabilization. They removed that and they don't have even a digital stabilization. I don't know, but anyways, for photos this is an excellent camera in 2020. Let's proceed to the video footage and then we're gonna have a look at a few photos from the back camera. At the back of the HTC U11 we've got a 12 megapixel camera which is capable of shooting 4K videos in 30 FPS. I've got no toggle for the stabilization, but I think it's got some sort of stabilization as it has actually an optical image stabilization. So let's just do a quick sprint over here, guys, to see how the stabilization does. Alright, and now let's quickly test the autofocus capabilities with the HTC Exodus 1S. Let's see what do we get. Very nice. Let's switch to 1080p now. Okay guys, so that's 1080p 30 FPS. We've got a 60 FPS option as well. Just a quick sprint over here. Okay, and once again we're gonna be testing the autofocus quickly. Alright, excellent. Let's see how is 60 FPS then. Okay guys, 60 FPS 1080p. Alright, everything seems stabilized on the screen, but let's just do a quick sprint over here to see how the stabilization works. Alright, and now we're going to test the autofocus once again. That's where a lot of phones are actually struggling, but not HTC. Oh my god, check this out, how quick is that. Excellent results. Now let's have a look at a few photos now. One thing I really like about the software of the cameras of the HTC U11 is that every time you turn on the camera, it automatically shows you for about 5 to 10 seconds how many photos and videos you've got storage left for. I haven't seen that on any other phone pretty much, and I appreciate the little things in the camera department. Now about the videos in 4K, it is really not good, guys, and there is no stabilization whatsoever, only the OIS, optical image stabilization, which is not enough. There should have been a digital stabilization as well, and they should have worked together, but they don't. In 1080p though, this is exactly the case. Optical image stabilization plus digital image stabilization, excellent results actually. However, you cannot turn off the digital one. There is no slider for that, so yeah, it is a little bit limited in that regard. 60 FPS, no stabilization as well, but what's absolutely amazing is the autofocus, guys. Excellent results. As well as the audio, this phone has 4 mics, so naturally the audio is amazing. You've got 3D audio and you can tap on the screen and adjust the direction of the microphones to capture more sensitive sound. That works surprisingly well, but you're not gonna use it that much, I can imagine, but it is there and no other phone have that, so kudos for HTC for that. Otherwise, the 12 megapixel camera takes excellent photos, guys. Absolutely amazing photos. HDR is really good as well. Low light is good as well because of the optical image stabilization. No dedicated, night mode, but it is absolutely good enough. A little bit of noise, but that's expected from a phone from 2017, guys. One thing though, don't use HDR in low light. That's gonna bring a lot more unnecessary noise to your photo, so keep the HDR for the daytime photos only. The macro of the camera, if we can call it a macro, is a hit and miss, 50-50 chance to get a properly focused photo in auto mode. Of course, you've got pro mode of the camera as well, where you can adjust pretty much everything yourself. There is no AI as well, but again, 2017 phone. And the flash performance, you've got dual tone flash over here. The flash performance is excellent as well, guys. So how is the camera of the HTC U11 in 2020? Actually, surprisingly good. The core is there, stabilized 1080p, excellent HDR and daytime photos, good nighttime photos, and pretty much one of the best selfie cameras out there. 60 megapixels, guys. You have to consider then the new, well, relatively new Pixel 4 XL has just 8 megapixel cameras. And if you ask me, I would prefer this camera because I'm really not a fan of these pixels, artificial blurring and everything going on, and the over sharpness and this and that. 16 megapixel, that's the camera over here, guys. Excellent, very good cameras. Don't forget to check my full video review of the HTC U11 and is it still worth it in 2020? Yes, of course it is, but you should know why exactly it's worth and how does it score to the Volokin Spectrum scoring system against all other phones that I have tested, about 100 of them. So yeah, that was my short camera review of the HTC U11. Let me know how long have you got this phone for and are you happy with the camera performance yourself and does it serve your specific needs? Thank you very much for watching again. Don't forget to subscribe to volokinproject, the best tech YouTuber ever. Thanks again, guys. See you later.